Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tafalarota, and it's day 2 from 31 Days of Tarot by Ethony, and I would like to combine 3 days together. So this video is going to be about top 5 decks, tarot decks, top 5 oracle decks, and top 5 tarot books of 2016. I have a lot of decks. I have made 2 videos about my favorite decks of 2016 and favorite comfort decks. They cover all the decks I used in 2016. For purpose of this video, I just picked the 5 top ones which I reached for most often. One is the various types of Tarot de Marseille, because I love Tarot de Marseille. I have made a playlist of some videos about reading Tarot de Marseille and a bit of a history, so you can take a look in my playlists. This is Jean Dodal from tarothistory.com. Great deck, one of my favorite decks of Tarot de Marseille. And so I did use Tarot de Marseille decks a lot in 2016. Another deck that was definitely in the top 5 was Tarot of Transformation, which I chopped the sides off. It's a beautiful deck, very psychological. I know that the artwork is maybe not everyone's cup of tea because it's quite maybe girly. I'm not sure, but it's like this flowy kind of romantic looking artwork. But this deck reads so beautiful and it's just always so spot on. So for me, this is definitely one of my personal favorites, and I use this deck mostly for myself. But recently I started using it for people as well. Another deck that I used a lot was the Dark Goddess Tarot and also Tarot of the Crown. This deck is coming back into print in April. I just saw it on Ellen Lorenzi Prince's website, and this deck, it's my home deck, so I love to use it. I did use it a lot in 2016 for myself, for people, and this is an excellent deck. Another deck that I got in 2016 and love is the Margaret Peterson Tarot. It's beautiful artwork. This one is like, as I always say, top shelf spirituality for me. It's the little booklet. It's amazing. It's definitely one of the top 5 tarot booklets that I read in 2016. So if you have this deck and skip the little white book, please go back to it and give it a go because it's beautiful. So Margaret Peterson, it's an amazing deck. Very healing, very kind of detached, and takes you on a journey, you know, a little bit away from your personal pain body and gets you a bit out of your head or your emotionality. And the last deck that I used a lot was the Wild Unknown also. Very close to the list, 6th deck would be the Tarot of the She, but okay, I won't cheat. So the Wild Unknown is the 5th of my top 5 tarot decks. The oracle decks that I used mostly would be 2. The Animal Spirit Oracle. Used it a lot for myself, for readings, for clients. Great deck, I love it. I don't own the book for it, but I would like to own it. It's just, I've been working with animal medicine for many years, so I have made a lot of my own associations with animals, and I just use like my experience to read this. Another one was the 3 Wisdom cards. Love this deck. I had the Plant Ali cards as well, but somehow the 3 Wisdom cards stole my heart more than the other one. Maybe it's just less colors, but it's gentler, and this year I was in need of those gentler decks. So 3 Wisdom cards by Lisa McLavin, very beautiful deck. Another one which I love and use very often is the Bushflower Essences, and also the archetypal cards, but I have got these ones. They're very emotion based decks, so there is a lot of descriptions about emotions and how, and this is a great addition to tarot decks. I mean to tarot decks, to tarot readings. When I do tarot readings, I often pull cards from this deck to give it like more of an emotional depth into the reading, and they work beautiful. And you can also take these essences, buy them in bottles, so it's like a more holistic approach to a tarot reading. Another deck which I always use since I had my mega experience with it, it's the White Guanine Tarot. So beautiful, and this deck gives me like a warm hug every time I need it. I love the artwork of it. It's a great deck. I really respect Guanine's energy in general, so this is one of my favorite ever. And I also have used a lot soul cards. They of different type, for different type of work, but I love the images on them and how they make me feel and think about stuff they show. So they're quite shadowy for me, and I love it. So soul cards is the 5th of the top 5 oracle decks, and the top 5 tarot books that I used in 2016, the book from Tarot of Transformation. Amazing, amazing book. Use it every time I use the cards. Learned a lot from it about different view on the cards. The Dark Goddess companion book. Amazing. I've read a lot The Way of Tarot by Alejandro Jodorowsky, also very cool book, as I did Tarology by Enrique Enriquez. Fun and interesting twisted take on tarot too. And the last 2 books, it's not 5 again, but I just kind of, I did read a little bit of book Liber Mundi, and I'm going to study it more in 2017. And at the end of the year, I've got the Tarot at the Crossroads, and I've read just this little bit, but I do enjoy it as well. It's more of a psychological, therapeutic use of tarot, which I do, so it's a cool book to add to my collection as well. And I think that's it. I have just received a beautiful gift from Renee. And Renee, thank you so much. It arrived finally after this long time. And I feel like this is like a visit of some wonderful friend from another century, with this gorgeous like pin and laces, which I can use for the wands and for making my own tarot bags. And I haven't even seen everything yet, but she's posted me some beautiful like additions, little charms which can be added to gorgeous magnets and like little flowers. I might use them maybe for pins for myself, doilies. Oh, this is fun. A brooch, and also an amazing cute tarot bag. I love it. Thank you, Renee. This was a beautiful gesture, and I'm glad it finally got here. I'm going to use the smudge stick today. Oh, it smells really good even through the foil. Thank you for sending it over, and I hope you will join the challenge. So finishing with this personal note, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.